reading out. Okay, so this reading is basically going to be for people who are in relationships or want to be in relationships with a particular fixed sign. So fixed signs, we're dealing with our Leos, our Aquariuses, our Scorpios, and our Tauruses. Fixed signs are not really flexible. Fixed signs kind of already have an idea in their head of what things are. Fixed signs trust themselves in their own inner direction more than they trust outside forces. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a fixed sign type of personality. I'm going to start with Leos. And if you're in a relationship with a Leo person or a Leo energied person, so we're also thinking of a person who behaves like a Leo or a person who has a Leo rising or any other placement that make this person very Leo-like in manner. So let's get some general guidance. What's going on with you and this Leo person? Okay. The Star card. They might be making you feel really good about yourself. They are making you feel like you are on top of the world. When you're with this person, you don't feel a need to, or when you think about this person, it's like nothing else exists, right? The Star card is really into themselves. The Star card is just so, concerned with like themselves, their inner being, their inner self. So this can mean that this person is making you feel that way. Or you could be viewing them that way. You could be viewing them as someone who's alluring and something, that makes you feel like really good about yourself or about who they are. The Nine of Swords, though, shows me that maybe you keep going back to this person. The Nine of Swords is either a fear of the past or a fear of something creeping into this relationship or the situation that has already happened before. Nine of Swords is with our fears and nightmares, things that are reoccurring that are making us not feel so good. The Seven of Cups is just saying that, you want to, Leo can make things look really good. Leo is, ruled by the sun. Leo can make things sound good and look good and they can sell you anything. But the Seven of Cups is just warning about being too involved, too led astray. All right, when we think of Seven of Cups, the Seven of Cups is linked to Neptune. All right, in Pisces, this idea of imagination and what we think can happen, and what we think is there. So it could be some of you are involved with these Leos, but you're not willing to let them go. Okay, you're not willing to let the Leo go. Coming back from the past and making you feel good about yourself, but you're not really seeing reality for what it is. Okay, and it's like, are you, is this something that you want? Is this something that they want? Let me pull a clarifying card just to get an idea of what's going on with you and this Leo person. Again, this is a general reading, but I feel like this Leo is saying all the right things. They're saying all the right things right now to you. And you're not really keeping in mind the past. Some of you might have been in a situation with this person in the past. All right. This card here. Okay. In this deck, this is, similar to like the idea of the Emperor or the person who, it's like that in a way. The person who has the control. Okay, the God. All right, so in this sense, I'm feeling like this Leo person is more about themselves. I feel like there might be a lot more work that you have to do with this person, this Leo energy person, in order to really get the fullness. If you're looking for a serious relationship or a serious situation, it's almost like this person is too into themselves, and you kind of don't want to see it for what it is, but it's something that's reoccurring with this Leo energy person. Okay, let me do my earth signs next. Taurus. Okay, so our Tauruses. It is Taurus season till later this month when it becomes Gemini. Okay, so I'm actually going to put the other cards back in this deck in case they are relevant to Taurus people. Okay, so you're involved with the Taurus person, or you want to be, or you're trying to make it something official. What's going on? Taurus is fixed earth. So, if they don't see it, it doesn't exist to them. Okay, that's Taurus. They're not going to hopes or emotions. They don't see it, it's not there. Empress. Okay, the Empress card. Not a far stretch from, when I think of the Empress, I think of beauty, and I think of fertility, and I think of like things growing. And Venus is ruling Taurus, and Venus is very much that love and that energy and that fertility type of vibe as well. So Empress can mean you or the Taurus in the situation. Okay, there's definitely some potential there. Empress, potential there for you and this Taurus person to grow, the relationship to get stronger, for you both to enjoy each other a little bit better. There's a positive energy there where things are mutual, okay? And there's just like this room there for like growth, and this energy is pretty positive based on the first card. Let's pull 2 more cards for Taurus just to get an idea what's going on with you and this Taurus energy person right now. Okay. All right, we have the Strength card. Someone has more control than they think. You might have more influence over this Taurus person than you think. They might come across like they don't care all the time, or they're very, you know, nonchalant. They're not going to be over the top expressive, but you might actually have more control than you think, and more influence, more should I say, than you think. And we have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is romance, things coming together. People are mutually feeling the same way. This is a very positive energy for this particular sign. Let me just pull one more card to capture the energy of you and this Taurus energy person. Again, this is a general reading, but if it's resonating with you, there's definitely a lot of positivity going on around you right now, probably because this Taurus person is just really in their season, right? The moon also, so Sun is in Taurus until later this month, but also Taurus moon just emerged, okay? Taurus moon. All right, the 8 of Earth. Okay, we're thinking of the 8 of Earth. Okay, let's look at the card. We have people flocking, not people. There's like creatures, you know, there's creatures, there's a bird, there's birds, there's butterflies flocking to something. They're flocking to something because it's an attraction. They're flocking to something because it is something beautiful, or something that is going to help them, or something that can provide sustenance, because we're thinking about the earth. And Taurus is an earthy card. This is a positive indication that there is a lot of potential to growth. A lot of potential for growth with you and this Taurus energy person, if this is resonating with you. If it's not resonating with you, then you know it's for somebody else. But if it's not resonating with you, you can probably check your other signs. Like if you check your moon sign or your rising. Or you can get a personal reading, because that'll give you the most clarity. All right, let's get this going with our Aquarius people. Okay, what's going on with this Aquarius? Okay, you're a person who is involved with this Aquarius, and you're just trying to get some guidance of like, what do I do? Aquarius will get you in the mindset way. Aquarius will draw you in because of how they speak, you know, their conversation style. They'll draw you in. They will definitely draw you in. Now, as far as love, sometimes it's very hard for people to know where Aquarius stands. Aquarius can bounce between them. Aquarius is ruled by Saturn and Uranus. They can be unpredictable, and they can be kind of stoic and disciplined, or more detached in a way. So let's see what's going on with our Aquarius people. Hermit. You're trying to figure out what's going on with this Aquarius person. Sometimes they're hot, sometimes they're cold. It's almost like, or you might be really aware that there's a change that's been made to them. They're kind of going through something right now, or there's something that they're not showing you. Look at the Hermit. The Hermit knows where he's going. The Hermit doesn't need guidance, because the Hermit has his own lantern or candle, depends on the deck, right? But you don't know where they're going. So there's kind of this ambiguity about like, what exactly is this person feeling for me, because they're going on their own way, but I thought we were supposed to be together, or I was trying to make us be together, okay? And the Four of Pentacles, keeping to themselves. Four of Pentacles deals with, you want to keep your resources, yourself, your love to yourself. This person's not really sharing anything with you, whether it's they're not sharing their feelings, they're not sharing, you know, whatever it is that you're looking for, it's not being shared with you, which might be causing some confusion. High Priestess card. The energy around this is showing you already know what you should be expecting right now. I feel like you have an inner understanding of what this situation is. You're not really seeing it for what it is. You're not really trying to, oops, that just jumped out. Mother of Fire. Let me keep that out. Let me keep that out. When cards jump out, I tend to keep them out to see if they provide clarity. But the the High Priestess card, you use your intuition. Use your intuition about this Aquarius person. If things don't seem right, they're usually not. Okay, and if already you're getting this feeling that this person is too into themselves, they're not really sharing out loud what they feel, what they think, you know, what can you do? All right, let me just pull another card for you guys. All right, this is interesting. Element of Fire came up and Mother of Fire came up. I didn't mean to pick two, but the Mother of Fire jumped out at me. Mother of Fire. you might have to pay more, and you doesn't mean you have to be the woman. Again, this card is this reading is very general, but Mother of Fire in this particular deck, she is the person who is pushing things forward. She's pushing things forward. She is spreading things. She's trying to make things move a little faster. The elements of fire in general is itself is this passion. This is definitely showing that, like, if this is a card resonating with you, you are going to have to make the first move. You're going to have to kind of drive this person out of their zone of being kind of not as involved, not as you know, as eager as you are to be in a relationship. Now, if you're not the type of person to like to chase people, or you don't like to put the effort in, then don't do it, because remember, tarot is just drawing on the energies that are currently going on. But this card is definitely showing, like, the energies right now, this person is kind of going through something, or they're just not open right now. You might have to be that spark to do that. Okay, and our last card we have is our Scorpios. Okay, so if you're involved with a Scorpio person or energied person, a Scorpio moon rising, someone who's very Scorpio in, you know, demeanor or behavior, what does this mean? Okay. Hierophant, guidance, wisdom. This might be a person that you view as very wise. You talk to them a lot. Maybe they guide you. They seem very intelligent. Two of Wands, partnership. There's some action going on there. Maybe you guys have some ideas together. Okay, you've been sharing some ideas. Queen of Cups actually linked directly to the Scorpio. Okay, very empathetic, supportive person. All right, so this is positive. You have shared visions and shared things in common, and she or he is very nurturing to that effect. Let's get something to round it off. The World card. This is a very positive indication that you two are headed in the right direction. You and a Scorpio energy person. You have some good plans together. And it seems like you also are pretty much on the same page in order to accomplish what you want out of this relationship. All right. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit the like button. Any questions or comments, just comment below. Thank you for watching.